Going live, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna wait for people to show up before I start anything right now. Let's see who comes in. Woo! I see Jim Terrell just saw me. He's a good guy. Hey, Mrs. Texas, how are you? Kimberly, Patty, hello, hello. Welcome in, y'all. Heather Joe, hello, hello, hello. We're going to wait for a few more people because I just got on. Crystal, hi. Mark, hi. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Miss Molly. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. We are going to start this live telling an exciting story that I'm sure will interest you all. And then we'll go ahead and jump in and start doing some psychic work. So the story actually is how I began doing this. Hey, Hannah. Reese Crafts. You guys follow her. She makes cutest crochet stuff you ever saw in other crafts. Anyway, we're going to talk about my near-death experience. I know I sound joyful when I talk about it, but it was actually not the worst thing that's ever happened to me, believe me. Actually, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I feel like that's why I can do what I do. Have any of you ever had a near-death experience? Sometimes they call them NDE, near-death experience. Any of you? Hi, Brittany. I know you have. Brittany Nicole. Good to see you, cutie. Are you still at the hospital? I hope not. That's my moderator. One of my moderators in the past. Good to see you, sweetie. I don't usually go on at this time, but figured I had time, and I already had my face on, so why not? So let's just give another minute. If you guys have any questions before we start, go ahead and ask. About what it's like to be a psychic or a medium, or how do I do what I do, or a question you might have, and then I'm going to talk about how it all started. It's a very interesting story if you haven't heard it, even if you have heard it. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's get up to 30 people, and then we'll get going. We're at 20. Just a minute. If you've never seen me before, once again, I do all sorts of things. I do tarot cards and oracle cards. Hi, Flying Irish. I do Finder of Lost Items, also known as Foley. If you are missing an item, I can help you find it using remote viewing techniques. I do mediumship, which means I connect with your deceased loved ones. And spirit drawing, spirit writing, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, Mystic Sister says, which aliens are real? That's a really interesting question. I think anybody who's seen one, that's real. I mean, who's to say it's not real? How can we prove they're not real? You right? How do I find lost items? What a great question. You have that top as a dress. Yeah, I'm wearing it like a dress today, actually. It's actually a 2X, and I wear like a size 0 almost. Okay, so this was given to me by a friend. So it's a dress on me. That's funny you said that. Okay, so hi, Leanne. So quickly, she want to know how I find lost items using my ability. It's called remote viewing. It's a form of using psychic ability. The military's been using it for a long time. You've probably heard of MK Ultra and some of those things. Sometimes it's involved in those things. And basically what it is my spirit, my soul, my mind, everything but my physical body can travel to a destination and be in that destination and actually look around, walk around, move things, that kind of thing, right? I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. So when someone tells me they lost an item, I tune into the item, I tune into you, and whatever personal story belongs to the item, and then I am the item, and I can tell you what I see around me. That's my dog choking, by the way. What I see and smell and feel and taste around me, and it works. So we've had a really good success rate with that. Okay, so Wanda says, Miss Molly, I haven't caught your live for so long. Can an older person find a soulmate? 63, that's not old, honey. Number one. And number two, I'm 54 next month, and guess what? I got married a month ago. Okay, so no, it's never too late. You know that. Why would you even ask that? Wanda, you're adorable. Don't be silly. All right, Kenzie, would you be able to locate where my grandma's buried? My dad hid her death. I know, deep question. Possibly. Yeah, we can work on that in a minute, but I want to go ahead and jump into what I promised, which was, thank you, I'm going to begin by telling you my near-death experience story. All right, and it's not super long. Oh, you're 54 too. Excellent. I'm 54. May the 4th be with you. So let's get going. Yes, Mystic Sister, correct. That's exactly what I do. But when I do the remote viewing Foley, I don't always have the same exact input. Sometimes it can be a smell. or a sound, or maybe sometimes I even pick up a memory of something. It's weird, but you'll see. You'll see. I will do it. Okay. B says, Miss Molly, you helped me find my necklace. I'm going to make a review soon. What? B, what did I tell you before we jump in? What did I tell you? Where did I say it was? I don't remember, honey. I want to hear all about it. Please type a little quick thing, okay? And I'll start telling my story. All right, guys. Everybody ready? Here we go. So 1973, I was 3 years old. My grandparents, oh, same birthday, hey. You do have gifts like that, Steele. You do. You just haven't developed them. Everybody has my same gifts I have. We all have them. All right? So I was 3 years old at my granny's house. She had an indoor pool. Thank you for that. And we wanted to go swimming like we always did over there. And so, you know, she was in Ohio. It was very cold in the winter, so it was cool because she had an indoor pool. It was the 3-heart necklace. I remember that from my husband aside. Oh, yes! You said it was in like a fold, like a seam fold. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Yes, I said a couch seam or a fold. Yes, you remember it too. Okay, yeah. Is that where it was? I love it. That makes me so happy. You don't know how happy I am when I hear about the Foley success. It makes me so, so happy. Thank you, Jen. I see you, honey. I have a photo. It was near a ring box that is a seam fold. It was right above that box. Well, there you go. See, sometimes I don't know what I'm looking at. So, okay. On track. All right. I'm not going to read your messages just for a moment while I tell the story because I will get distracted way too easy. So, guys, let people know that the story is just a few minutes and then we'll move on. Okay. Granny's house. I want to swim. I'm 3 years old. I say, can I go swimming? They say, yes, after lunch. So after lunch, what did I do? I went and got in the pool. When I was that age, I was still learning to swim. And I used to wear a bubble, you know, like a thing that it was like a foam egg that you would wrap around your chest and would help you float. And I would also wear what they called water wings. So guys, make sure you're tapping the screen if you're waiting for me, okay? Because that's really helpful. And follow me if you're not already. So, you know, water wings to float. They're like inflatable little cuffs you put on your shoulders or whatever. Well, anyway, I didn't understand that that's how I was able to float. So what did I do? I got right in the water. And as soon as I got in, I started to sink. And something in my mind went, uh-oh, you know, like I knew something wasn't right. I had not learned yet how to breathe underwater, just so you know. I hadn't learned how to blow the bubbles and, you know, not get it up my nose and all that. So as I started to sink down, as I said, I went, this doesn't feel right. And a very strange thing happened to me at that moment. Okay. And of course, my family had no idea I was in the pool. It was just me. And there were a lot of people over there. But what's so funny to me is about a year and a half ago, I was working at Casadega, which is like a spiritualist location, and doing mediumship with somebody. And she starts telling me about this drowning incident she had, which was very similar to mine. As she's telling me the story, she actually described what I'm about to describe to you, so I know I'm not crazy. As I started sinking, this bubble forms around me in the water and leaves me in this dry, it was weird, I was like suspended in this dry bubble in the water, if that makes any sense at all. And for whatever reason, I knew to breathe in really deep. So I went like this, and right as I did that, all the water came in and I started to drown. And I remember looking up and seeing the water and doing, you know, trying to like reach and scream underwater. And that's the only moment of terror I felt, just so you guys know, was when that happened. I was like screaming, trying to like figure out what was happening, because I was confused more than anything. Then everything just calms down. I'm still underwater as far as I can tell. Okay, at this point I'm kind of not totally aware of where I am, but I'm still in the pool. And I start walking down to the deep end of the pool for some reason. And I don't know what was drawing me, or I was being pulled or something. And there's this hallway all of a sudden. And I'm not in the water anymore. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, 3. Right? So I'm toddling down this hallway. And it's this long white hallway. And there's doors on both sides, all the way down. And at the end of what, I don't even know if it was the end of the hall. I can't say it was the end. But someone at far away, standing at the end, this older woman, in kind of like a very, you know, like dowager kind of looking outfit from, you know, probably late 1800s, early 1900s, you know, like that, with her arms out. Older lady, big, buxom, older looking lady. And I thought, oh, and she gestures to me, so I walk over to her. And I felt like I knew her. I was like, I don't know who she is, but I felt like I knew her. And she says, oh, you know, come here, like mentally. Puts her arms around me. And when she did that, you guys, I don't know how to describe to you what that feels like, but every possible emotion ever existed went through me. That is beautiful and happy and loving. the amount of love that I felt is cuckoo. So she says to me, you have to go back. And I said, no. And she says, no, little Molly, gotta go back. And I was like, okay, you know, as a little kid, I didn't really feel like I had a choice. So here I go, started walking back down the hallway. And then I am stuck to the roof of the room that the pool was in, because I had these really tall 20-foot ceilings, looking down, watching myself being pulled out of the pool. Yeah. So I'm getting pulled out of the pool, and I'm actually conscious of being pulled out of the pool as little Molly. But I'm also watching myself being pulled out of the pool. So it was very, very weird. I wasn't afraid. She says, I was on the Gulf Coast, Florida. That's where I am right now. I didn't panic when I drowned. However, I was rescued by a pit bull. Wow, that's a story. I can't say that happened. My dad jumped in and pulled me out. Anyway, so I can see myself down there crying and carrying on, and I'm wet. My pigtails are dripping, and everybody's fussing around me and all this kind of stuff. And it was very, very interesting. Now, just a couple months ago, going through a journaling process and stuff, I realized that crying was not crying because I was scared or upset. It was crying because of joy. And when you're a small child like that and you feel joy like that to make you cry, you don't understand that, right? Because when you're little, you think people only cry when they're sad. So I never understood till I got older why I was crying so much. Oh, wow, sober. That's an interesting story. So that's my story. So soon after that, I started seeing the same woman that I saw in the hallway, right? And I started seeing spirits. I started getting ideas in my head that I don't know where I was getting them from, things like this. And, at first family was like, oh, look, Molly, she's got imaginary friends, and she's so imaginative and creative, and that, oh, she just wants attention and whatever. But over time, then they worried, like, does Molly have mental illness? She's, screaming and carrying on about this person's going to die and this is going to happen, and she saw this in her sleep, and you know what I mean? And so I went to psychologists, and I went to doctors, and this and that, and did I have a brain tumor, and was it blood sugar, and was it this, and was that, and and then finally after a while, I actually told my mom that I made it up. I said I made it up because I was so, oh, what's the noise? I live on a boat. You're hearing the slapping of the waves. I'm sorry, I should have told you guys that. This is my boat, the mediumship. I live on a boat half the time. So I apologize for that. Can't control it. So that's kind of what happened. So I kind of pushed my abilities down and aside for a long, long time. And then I've always had them, but about 4 or 5 years ago, it got to the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then here I am. So that's the condensed version. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Any questions before we move on to the next thing? Any questions? Nice face, right? Alrighty. So the way this works is if I am working with you, Christina says, my favorite lady, I lost my dog March 13th. I still feel him. I think I need to read. How do I do? Oh, Christina. Okay. So here's an example. Okay, Christina is looking for her dog, lost on March 13th. Okay. So we're going to do right now, everybody, if you've not seen me do this before, this is what we call Foley. F-O-L-I. Finder of lost items. That is my hashtag, Foley. Now, there's other people trying to do it, and that's cool. But I'm Foley. Here we go. So here's what I'm going to need from anybody asking me to find something today. All right, and there's people on here who'll tell you I found their stuff. Help them find their stuff. Help them find their stuff. I don't find it. They do. Okay, first off, I need to know what the item looks like. I need a good enough description that I could close my eyes and kind of see it or even sketch it, right? Because if I was going to ask you, hey, help me find my dog, and I just said it's just a dog, that doesn't help you, right? I say it's a brown dog with a blue eye and a black eye, and that is what I need, details. Second thing I need to know is how did you get that item? Did you buy it? Did someone give it to you? Did you find it? And what does it mean to you? Oh, thank you, Keo, for resubscribing. I appreciate you. I owe you something tonight. Okay. So that's the other thing I need to know. So like if it came from your grandma, my grandma, Corrine, on my mom's side, gave me that for my birthday, my 21st birthday. You know what I mean? Give me a little background, an autobiography of the item. Okay, You heard enough. So we're going to work with Christina first. I see I have a lot of messages. And Hannah, I'm definitely going to do a reading for you today because you just subscribed for 2 months. I so appreciate. Think about what you'd like me to do. Hannah's next, guys, or Keo. She goes by Keo. Let's see here where we are. Let me just catch up real quick here. You grew up on sailboats, right on, Jill. I almost said the name Jill just now. My mom's name is Jill. So who was the woman in my spirit guide? Good question. I'll answer that in just a second. I figured it out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jill. She said her dad passed. Okay, where are we now? A question about truth of belongings. I'm not sure what that is, but go ahead and ask it in a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, let me catch up here. All right. Okay. And yes, I do mediumship. You just asked me if I could reach your deceased son. I can't guarantee anything. I can always try, though. But generally, yes, I usually have very good success. Okay. So remember, there's one me. I don't have a moderator at the moment, you guys, so please be patient with me. Okay, just give me... Yeah. All right, so Christine, you were talking about your dog. Are you saying you lost the dog, like it disappeared, or you lost the dog, it passed away, like she asked, like Leanne asked? Thank you for asking that, Leanne, for clarification. Oh, the dog passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Christine. I thought you meant she, like, ran away. Okay, sweetie, I got you. I'm so sorry, honey. Jackie says, my mom left me a wedding ring and it disappeared before she passed. We think hospice stole it. Oh. Okay, so let me tell you something about that. So if I'm focusing on an item, helping you find a lost item, and it's been stolen, that's a good thing to bring up. If it's been stolen, I usually cannot connect. I found out. Because when it's been stolen, it now has a new energy. So, for example, if I steal these glasses from somebody, and they belong to you, Jackie, right? And now I start wearing them, and I'm carrying them around with me in my pocket and putting them on my head and putting them in my mouth and all that shit you do with glasses, right? Now they're my glasses. Now they have my energy. If I don't know who stole them, I can't tune in. However, there is a caveat, and this is it. If they have been obtained by somebody else for some reason that is related to you, I usually can find them. Isn't that weird? And maybe it's because the energy is similar. You know, your DNA is similar. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So if you're related to somebody that's taken it, usually I can find it. So anyway, just had to tell you guys that stuff. All right. So before we get going here, the other thing I want to say is two or three little quick announcements, and then we're going to jump into some really cool stuff. You guys are going to love it. Roxy, she's barking at it. Roxy, please don't. All right. First of all, I will never ask you for a reading. Just know that. If you get any messages after this live, oh, I feel a special bond or a special pull or I'm going to help. Not me. I don't do that. You always, always, always go through my website, you guys. I appreciate you. Please contact me through my website. There are too many fake accounts. I've got like 30 on here. I have over 30,000 followers. That's what you should be looking at, is how many followers does that person have if they say they're me. Okay, first off. Second off, I do have a website, MissMollyKnows.com. I do private readings for sure. If you purchase any private reading from me, any of those, I will give you a free Foley, private Foley, all right? So if you don't get it here and you still want one and you want a reading, that's a great deal, all right? That's the other thing. Third thing is, if you're a subscriber on here or you help me out during a live, I will probably do something for you, all right? If you are a subscriber, you get priority. That's how it works. Subscriptions are $10, big whoop. You know, you're buying me 2 cups of coffee, whatever. So, but that doesn't mean you won't get read. As you know, I will read as I feel and see fit. So here we go. So I'm going to start out. Let me just jump ahead a little bit. What was Sober asking me? She said, he won't let family go there. My dad's belongings. They say if he told me where things were. I'm not sure what you're saying, honey. I see you, Christina. You're still in, Christina. You're still in. I didn't forget about you. But starting out with Keo, Hannah, she came in and she resubscribed. So, Hannah, what would you like today? And the other thing I ask is when you're talking to me, use a green heart so I see it. Okay, so I know when you're talking to me so I don't get distracted by other people's messages. You know what I'm saying? Right on? Oh, the woman is a spirit guide. Yes, Brittany. Thank you for reminding me. And it is my great-great-grandmother, Hancha. And there's a lot more about that whole thing I can tell you. Maybe when we take a break. Because there's some crazy stuff wrapped up in that, too. But yes. And I found that out later in another psychic situation. Whatever I'm led to, says Hannah. All right, Hannah, we haven't done any spirit drawings for you, have we? Let's do a spirit drawing for Hannah. Or Keo. You guys, she makes some of the cutest stuff. If you like crochet and crafts and really clever like designing type things with yarns and materials, go check out Hannah Reese Crafts. I love her stuff. She makes the greatest witch hats and all kinds of cool stuff. All right, here we go. This is for Hannah. Hannah, I'm just going to go ahead and put the date on this. And the way I do this is if you want a copy of the picture that I end up drawing for you, all you have to do is go to my website and just send me a note and say, I need my drawing. You know, would you mind sending it? And I'll digitally take a picture for you and send it. So this is for Keo. I just write your name on here and date so I don't forget. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and you can probably see what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and do a drawing. I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes for just a moment and do my breathing technique. You're welcome to join me. You will breathe in through your nose. You will hold your breath for a few seconds. As you breathe out through your mouth, you will see in your mind the number 3 times, like 3, 3, 3, like on a movie screen. Then you're going to do the same thing. Breathe in, hold your breath, breathe out the number 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's it. It's a 3, 2, 1. Hope that makes sense. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out the number 3 times. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out the number 1 3 times. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies, I am here to do a spirit drawing for Keo. Anything that you think will resonate for her, give her information. Guys, sometimes these will not be people. Sometimes they're symbolism. Sometimes they're scribbles. We never really know what it's going to end up being. But oftentimes it will make sense later if it doesn't right at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and just let the pen do the thing. Pen do the walking. And then I'll get back to all your comments and questions. I'm not ignoring you, but I want to focus mostly right now on Keo. Excuse me. Keo, if anything resonates for you, let me know. Use your green heart, email, whole spiel. All right. Should I start with left hand? Let's start with left hand. I always start with my dominant hand. I think sometimes it's more exciting if it's left hand because I really have zero control. Okay, so right away, it's, my dog was trying to play with me while I'm working here. It's like, don't do that to me. Do you mind not doing that to me? So, oh. Anyway, I don't know what this is. I'm going to switch hands now. Okay. It just feels so funny to do it that. I know, I'm not doing it, but it feels weird to use the left hand, although I can. It's not a big deal if I do. Okay, what is this? I don't know. It's just drawing and drawing and drawing. It almost looks like Mickey Mouse, but I don't think that's what this is. The dogs are all jumping around. It must be a boat nearby or something. Okay, I don't know what this is. It looks like a man, almost. Okay. Oh, I think I know what this is, Hannah. I mean, Keo. I know, it looked like bird, didn't it? But that's not what it, I don't think that's what that is, actually. I think it's something, I think I know. I don't know, we'll see in a second. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. That's funny. You know what, Hannah? I think this is, or Keo, I think this is an idea for you. I think it's funny because it kind of relates to you and me. I don't know. That's funny. To me, this looks like, almost like one of your gnomes, but it also looks like a pirate. Doesn't it? And almost like Bert, like you guys said. Yeah. Yeah, it does remind me of that a little bit. I agree, Kay. But I think this is actually an idea for you. I'm not sure why, just because I know what you do. Like maybe a pirate gnome or a pirate crochet patch or I don't know. Something cool. I don't know, maybe it's an idea for you. Maybe you need some inspiration for something. I don't know. That's what came up, dear. So that's your picture, dear. Well, I don't know, it's cute. I mean, it's a scribble that I didn't do, but you know, maybe it's to help you in some way. I don't know. Sometimes these pictures are whack. I mean, you know, you guys have seen some of these. Like I don't know what the heck that is. I guess some type of angel-y thing, fairy thing. This one we never figured out exactly who that was. This one we did figure out. I have actually a testimonial, guys. I have a testimonial category in my profile if you want to see it, showing some of these things that how they matched up. Okay, so anyways, I'm glad you liked that. Isn't that fun? All right, so that was for Keo. Now, Christina just, hi, MD. Stop. You guys follow MDM, the pod. I've been on her podcast, great podcast. She does amazing subjects. I just told my NDE story. That's interesting you're here. Okay, so we had Christina had just subscribed, so of course she gets priority. Christina, is there something you wanted me to help you with today? Let me just jot her name down if she's still here. I do it all the time. I'll tell it another time. I'm going to actually record a video of it pretty soon. So, Christina, are you still here, honey? Give me a green heart or a yes, I'm here. Or, there you are. What? Oh, the clovers. So what was it you were hoping to have tonight? I can do several things for you. We can pull some cards. I can do a spirit drawing. I can do a song for you. We do musical mediumship where I find a song that belongs to you. Okay, that'll have a meaning for you. Or we can do Foley if you're missing an item you'd like me to help you look for. So those are your choices tonight. Which one would you prefer? As a new subscriber, you get goodies as a subscriber. Oh, your dog? Okay, so you're actually asking, I see you, Patty. You'll be next, honey. So what you're asking for is for mediumship for your dog. Is that correct? What is your dog's first name? What is your dog's name? Sorry. What is your dog's name and describe him for me? What is your dog's name and describe him for me? Just like his. No, don't describe him. Just first name. Don't describe. Sorry. I don't know why I said that to you. I'm thinking Foley. My brain is in the Foley mode. Copper. Okay, sorry. Don't tell me anything else. What kind of dog was he? That's the only other thing I want to know. Cocker Spaniel? Brown Beagle? Okay. Copper was your dog. Okay, and Copper passed away on the 13th, you said, correct? Okay. Brown Beagle. Oh, I'm such a dog person. I have 2 dogs. I don't know if you see them jumping up and down off here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can tune into Copper and see if there's anything I can give you that will let you know that he's around. He will mostly give me information through vision, like he'll show me things. Memories, maybe smells or tastes. I hope not taste, because I don't want to taste dog food personally, but it happens. Let's just see if he comes through. He may not. I can't guarantee anything. I'm not a pet whisperer or a pet psychic per se, but I've had pretty good luck with the pets. So let's see what happens, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do my breathing exercise real quick. Let's see if anything comes through, okay? Jess, you don't need money for... I'm not charging tonight. It's only private readings I charge for. I will say, though, what I usually ask for is if... See, speaking of, look who's over here. Look who just put her toy. She knows I'm trying to communicate with the dog. Every time someone brings up a dog, my dog gets in my face. Come here. This is Roxy. She wants to play. This isn't the time. I love you, but go over there. She's so cute. She knows that you're trying to tune into your dog. That's why she came over. It's funny. Bruce will come over when someone brings up a dog also. He'll come stand next to me. They must know because I'm thinking about them, right? And they feel it. Hi, Anna. I see you too. Okay, so we got Patty and Anna Marie are next, okay? Now, you guys, I'm not going to be on all night, so if you subscribe tonight, that's great, but that doesn't guarantee I'll be reading for you. I'm going to do my best, but if I don't, I will get you on the next one, or even privately, so don't get mad at me if that happens. It comes sometimes. All right, so Christina, Copper is your dog. I just tuned into Copper. Let me see if I get any impressions from Copper that I can share with you so that you know that it is indeed Copper and not some other dog, or I'm just making stuff up, okay? So let me see what comes through right away. Man, that was fast. I saw something that looked plaid, faded, and very shredded. But it's plaid. Looks reddish to me. Kind of like she's got this toy that's so shredded. She won't even let me show you. It's like, I don't know if it's a bed or a blanket or a toy, but it's something that immediately saw a shredded, plaid looking, probably has a lot of jewel. Like, she won't let me show you. I wish. Hey, let me show them see how her thing's just gross, like that. It's gross. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't force it, okay? I don't want you to pretend, yeah, when it's not what you are looking for. Christina. Yes, he had a lumberjack toy. Okay, perfect. So that is him. Now you know. He's trying to show you. It's me. Okay, so he knows you're looking for him. He knows you're asking about him. He also is showing me, yeah, and boom, there he is, exactly. By the way, if you guys want to pay me, the best thing you do is a testimonial. Post a testimonial, post a testimonial, post a testimonial. And guess what? When you do that, I do more stuff for you. So that's the best way you can pay me. Trust me. All right, so back to what we're talking about. So I was about to tell you something else. Yes, you are hearing his, I don't know if it's his collar or something making noises in the hallway. I don't know if it's the toenails or the collar. But he is showing me like a walking down a hallway kind of thing. And you thinking you're hearing it. Yeah. I've experienced that too. I think that's pretty common because they know that you identify with that. So the collar, okay. Or the toenails, I'm not sure. And then back to anything else, Copper, for your mommy? And of course, my words mean nothing to him, right? He's visualizing his mind what I'm saying to him. I'm visualizing him. He's visualizing you. This is pretty specific. I see you sober. I see you sober. Okay, I got you written down. He says, or not says, it's a dog. What he's showing me, this is interesting. Did you make him some special treats that were like, or bought him some special treats? And what I'm seeing, they look kind of almost like to me, and this is what I'm seeing. It almost looks like a bran muffin to me. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Or did you give him a piece of something like that? Like he's showing like it was something special. To me, it looks almost like a bran muffin. I don't know if you bought him some special food or some special treat that he was super liked. And I feel like it was almost like on the, I don't want to say sweet, but maybe there was honey or something. It wasn't like a savory treat, is what I feel. You still there, Miss? Yes, we shared pumpkin muffins. Okay, so I think, ooh, I got chills. I think Christina, he's showing you these absolutely. I mean, those are things I couldn't possibly know. I mean, I could say a million things to you, right? So we got it right with the lumberjack toy because I said plaid. It looks like a plaid toy or a blanket or something that he shredded the heck. And I brought up the collar, the sounds in the hallway, and then the pumpkin muffins, which I was saying looked like a bran muffin. Okay, perfect. So let me see if there's anything else he wants to give to you. And I want you to know he is around you all the time. Anytime you guys think of a loved one that has passed, they know it. If they respond or not, that's up to them. But they know it. Yes. Yeah, I'm so excited for you, Christina. That's cool. Let me see if there's anything else, and I'm going to go on to the next person because I want to make sure everybody gets a chance. So that's why I don't mean to be so abrupt. But if I read for you here and you feel like you didn't get enough, you can always ask me for a full private read, okay? So don't worry. You can always do that. Or subscribe on another live or whatever, you know? Okay, so anything else today for you, little sweetheart? Copper? I heard and like this pushing with the head thing. My Bruce does this. But it feels like that was sort of a final goodbye. All right? Not now, but when the time came. There was like that and pushing the nose on you. I'm not sure what the situation was, but that's what I saw. But it feels like love, okay, is what I'm telling you. I'm trying not to get choked up. Feels like love. So. Bye, Copper. Sorry, I got a little bit, Hi, Elizabeth. Cool. I have to tell you that dog's love is the purest love you'll feel. That's why I get choked up. You know, pets. Okay. All right. Thank you, Christina, for letting me read for your dog. Yeah, I am too. Thank you so much. Adorable. Obviously came through very strongly for you. You guys have a very strong connection. He is still around you. So talk to him. Think about him. Pretend you're sharing with him. He'll know. All right? I love it. No, don't cry. No, never feel bad for showing your true emotion. That is how we connect. I'm a real person and so are you. Which is a good point I want to make, that doing this kind of work can be very tiring. All right, so understand why I can't be on here for hours and hours. I sleep with this collar. Oh, so kind of you. That's very sweet. You should make some kind of art piece with that collar. Like a pillow or maybe a lampshade with maybe it around the edge or something so you can enjoy it all the time. You know what I mean? All right. Got to move on. I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude. I am so glad that we connected with your dog. That was cool. That made me so happy. Have Patty is next. Patty is a new subscriber. If you're still here, Patty, you subscribed. Hi, Buffy. I see you. Okay, you'll get cards in just a minute. We've got a few people ahead of you, honey. I'm doing my best, you guys. I don't have a moderator, so be patient. Oh, of course. There you are. Okay, Patty, what was on your mind tonight? What would you like? Did you want cards? Did you want a Foley, find a lost item? Did you want a song? Did you want a drawing? Or I'm gonna thank you so much. If you want a song played, inbox me. What does that mean, a song played? What is a song played? I don't understand. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. No, it's not sub only, but subs get priority. Fair, right? Oh, to do the songs. Oh, you do songs. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, but we'll talk later. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You do the songs. I'm not sure what that means. Would like a mediumship with your dad. Okay. Patty, what I need to know one thing. What is your dad's first name, please? Oh, your father-in-law. Okay. And what is his first name? I can only work with one person at a time, okay? Jerry. Okay. So Jerry's your father-in-law. And what is your husband's first name as well? Just so I get the connection there. Hey, Leslie. You guys, Leslie Fear, amazing author, podcaster. I've been on her podcast a few times. She's amazing. Nason. That's an interesting name. Okay. So Nason's your husband, and Jerry is the father-in-law. Okay, we're going to do a little mediumship. Again, if you don't know what mediumship, you guys, there's a difference between psychic and mediumship. I know, Leslie. I've got all the podcasters in here. Psychic means I can know things without prior knowledge, basically, right? Mediumship is a little bit deeper. Mediumship is connecting to somebody or an energy that is no longer on the physical plane with us. I know, I'm moving around a lot tonight. Look at my look at this thing. My chandelier. I'm going to be in Kentucky soon, and so I'll be back in my other little studio I used to always use, you guys, where the fairies used to show up. So hopefully they come back. I think they will. I think they've missed us because they have not been here on the boat at all. So I think they're kind of stuck up there in the Appalachians, right? Sorry, I need some water. Okay, I'm working with Patty, and then we have Anna Marie, Sober, and Buffy. And then I'm probably going to have to kind of start slowing down at that point because I'll be pretty tired because we're already going on for a while. Guys, please keep tapping the screen. Again, if I helped you, if you would please do a testimonial, I really appreciate it. That's all I ask. I'm not even asking you to pay me. Okay. I have a fairy video at my old house. I bet you do. I have a bunch of them too. It's pretty crazy. All right. So I'm working with Patty right now. I'm going to do my breathing, and then we're going to connect with your father-in-law, Jerry. Okay? Okay, so here we go. Breathe in. Hold your breath for just a few seconds. Breathe out. I want you to see the number 3 flashing in your mind 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out the number 1 3 times. Wow, we're bobbing around a lot. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies, we are here with Patty, and we are connecting to her father-in-law, Jerry. Jerry, if you are here, would you please give us some information that I can share with Patty so she knows it is indeed you and nobody else? Okay, well, I saw somebody just right away, a man with kind of salt and pepper hair parted to the side, kind of, combed in a sort of conservative, like you see the congressman hairstyle, Kennedy, like parted. Darker hair and some pretty dark rimmed glasses. A little outdated there. Yeah. And I feel a sense of humor, but it's a very intelligent sense of humor, okay? Now, while I'm talking to you, by the way, Patty, give me green hearts if anything makes sense to you. You want to make any comments. If it doesn't, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't want to force anything on you, all right? So I got somebody with hair parted to the side. Now, if it is not your father-in-law and you know who it is, feel free to tell me, okay? Because that can happen sometimes. There may be more important messages coming through from someone else, so we'll see. The dark, kind of outdated glasses, and this sense of humor, okay, that is very maybe dry, intelligent. It's not like zany, silliness. It's more this sort of slips it to you humor. This guy I'm seeing, I keep, the image I keep getting is sort of like, when you watch old footage of maybe like a spaceship launch and they show them all in that room, they're all wearing like those white button downs with the pockets and the nerdy kind of looking glasses. I keep seeing that, like, like I'm in the Houston like terminal or something. Would that make sense to you? Because I'm seeing like a terminal vibe or an aerospace vibe, kind of that nerdy engineer feeling. You're not sure. Okay, so this is probably not your father-in-law, but I'm telling you, I'm getting very clear input from this person. Don't be disappointed. This is important for you for whatever reason. Whoever this is and whatever they're showing me is important for you to know. Okay, so just listen, keep listening. All right. And this person's very energetic and outspoken, but not particularly like a bully, just very direct, very, like I said, very engineer-like. Reminds me a lot of my stepdad, very engineer-like. And this is a person who definitely mellowed over time, definitely was not as obnoxious, and had a very close relationship with, eventually, to everyone's surprise, a cat, which is very odd. And yeah, he had this cat that he got really into, which is funny because nobody ever expected him to be into pets, maybe. Whoever this guy was. That's what I feel like it's a cat. I mean, I hope I'm getting it right. Okay, it's dad. Your dad? So give us a little more. Why do you think that's your dad besides the cat thing? His sun is like right in my eyes. I might close the shade if you don't mind. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just want to close the shade out there. I'm getting blinded. I won't lose my place. Don't worry. But give us a quick explanation why you think that's dad. Give me a little confirmation there. Roxy, if you're coming down, come down, baby. I better close this. I can't see. Want to go down? Come on. Good girl. All right. You do what you want. You're being silly. That will help. Okay. Now I can see. I'm sorry, it looks very blue because we have a blue screen. So, all right. No, my husband's because he hated cats, and when I went, my house got hit by Irma. I had to move in with. Oh, okay. You're talking about your husband's dad. Okay, you call him dad. I got you. Okay. My husband, because he hated cats, and when I went, my house got hit by Irma, and I had to. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's funny. We were just talking about Irma today because I'm in Miami. And we were walking around, and there's a statue here that represents Hurricane Irma. And I was talking about it just hours ago. Roxy, please. Just throwing a toy at me now, if you notice that. All right, so that's interesting. So you had to move in with someone who had cats? Is that what you're going to tell me? That's funny. Irma was it. Okay, interesting. So... do you know what the aerospace thing is about? Why I'm seeing that? Was he or the idea of like a terminal or something? Like, why am I seeing that kind of vibe? Or maybe they're just trying to show me that style of clothing. So I don't know. I can't tell. But that's definitely what I'm seeing. Like it's like a, like that's your uncle. Okay, so they may be together. That's very possible. Okay, so that's the uncle. So they may be together. Are they even related? And here's the funny thing, just because it's from this side of the family and that side of the family doesn't mean they can't know each other somehow later, even if they never met. So just know that. A lot of times our team of guides know each other in weird ways, right? Hey, that's cool. So you got 2 for the price of 1. That's awesome. Let me see if anything else is coming through because I want to make sure. Let me see one more little morsel for you to chew on there. So what's your uncle's first name? It's funny, my last name is Frank, and for some reason I want to say Frank, but maybe that's just me. What's your uncle's first name? Tom. Okay. That's my stepdad's name. All right, so Tom, Okay, is the Uncle Tom, and then your father-in-law, Jerry. Gotcha. Cool. All right, so Tom or Jerry. Tom and Jerry, that's pretty funny. And cat. Duh! Guys, Tom and Jerry, the cat. He was trying to tell us who he was. Hello? That is hilarious. I just caught on. Duh! I love it. You silly. I told you weird, intelligent sense of humor. Did I not say that? I'm turning red. I'm embarrassed. I told you. Funny, intelligence, Tom and... Silly lady. Tom and Jerry! Okay, we're done. I'm all thinking, oh, it's so mysterious. Now that makes sense. I love it. It always feels like this weird riddle, doesn't it, you guys? When we're doing this, it feels like a riddle. And thank God I love riddles and crossword puzzles, because otherwise I don't think I would have figured that out. And I'm old enough to remember Tom and Jerry. Oh, how fun that was. That was fun. I like the ending to that one. I'm going to have to repost that, hopefully. Hey, post a testimonial if you like that. I thought that was cool. I'd love to see a picture of them, because I feel like I could see one of them in my mind. Totally. If it's not too much trouble, can you see if you can connect to my brother, Daryl, my dad? Oh, hi, Shannon. I can't do it right now, sweetie. I've got a few other people in front of you, but if I have time, I will, okay? So let's see how it goes, all right? Because you are a subscriber, and I appreciate you. And I've read for you before, so I remember you. Excellent. All right, that was for Miss Patty. Now we're going to work with Anna Marie. Anna Marie, a new subscriber. I'm so glad that came through for you. That's so cool. Okay, Anna Marie, what are we doing today? Hi there. What would you like? Would you like a song? Would you like me to pull some cards for you? Oh, I know, sweetie, I know. Shannon, don't worry, you're cool. Did you want me to find something? What was your, hey Amy, how are you? Did you get to see the last thing? That was so funny. I hope you saw it. It was so funny. Mediumship, of course. I'm on the mediumship, by the way. If you didn't know, you guys, I do live on a boat. I have before, Melody. Actually, that's how, she asked me if, she says, I know you find lost objects. Can you find lost dogs? That is how I started doing Foley. Actually, I was on a live like this and somebody said, can you find my dog? I said, I don't know. You know, and I remembered I had done some remote viewing before, and I thought, well, I'll try it. And I was successful. And then it kind of took off from there. People started telling each other. So that's how it all started. So, yeah. All right. So, mediumship. My friend, ex-boyfriend, Ed. Okay. Thank you for that. Your ex, Ed. Gotcha. Okay. All right, Anna. Oh, she's ripping that toy up. We're going to do our breathing. I would love it if you did it with me. I can't tell if you do or not, but it does help if you do, because the energies connect. You know, we're breathing at the same time. You breathe in through your nose, you breathe out through your mouth, you see the number 3 times. Same thing, you do the number 2, then you do the number 1. It's very simple. Everybody, it's just a great way to center and ground yourself, even if you're not doing this. Right? Okay. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out the number 3 times. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. Wow, it got bright. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out the number 1 3 times. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies, we are here today with Anna Marie, looking to communicate with her ex-boyfriend, her friend, Ed. Ed, if you'd come through, please. Is he a drinker? Because I feel very lightheaded. I even look a little red, don't I? Like flushed. Yeah, that came through right away. And he is absolutely sorry for that. Like, realizes that was a big part of the problem. Okay? Already he has brought that up immediately. Wow, he was stressing his body out bad. Like, look how red I am. I just got red all of a sudden. Like, I feel weird. Was that binge drinking? Like, it wasn't all the time. It was more like binge drinking. You know what I mean? Like, really going overboard. Not every day, but a lot, right? Not good. I feel like he hurt himself a lot. It made you worry. And that was a lot of it, was the worry. The worry just ate you up. Yeah. And you were a little afraid of him. And that bothers him. The idea that you're afraid of him. Or you were. You hearing me? Not like cut himself, but hurt himself. Like stupid injuries. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't always in his sober state. You know what I mean? Or he was recovering from... See what I'm saying? But again, this worry thing. What are you worried about? Of course, you know, obviously. And I don't know what I'm seeing, but it's sort of somebody who looks very goth. I don't know if that's him or he's just showing me that, but this person looks very goth. Black hair. Dyed black hair. To me. And that's my description. Okay, remember, I'm using my references, so if I'm a little off, you know. It's really up for you to know if it's real. And again, I never want to force anything on you if it doesn't make sense to you or you don't know. Don't worry about it. Because you saw what happened with that one. We had 2 people coming through. So that's why one made sense and one didn't right away. But then, you know. No. Okay. Got it. Bringing it up for some reason. Okay. Somebody with very black hair. Looking very goth. Male. All right. Maybe something he's referencing that you're not aware of. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. It's like, whatever. Okay. Let it go. Ed, is there anything else for Anna Marie that will help her know that you're around? Any messages for her? Anything you want to point out? This is nothing super profound or anything like that. Okay, I'm going to be honest. But he's showing me squeezing a hand very tightly in this sort of like stroking motion. I'm not sure why. I don't know this person. But that is for some reason some kind of a indication who this person is to you. It's like this holding your hand very tight, but also this kind of thumb stroking. I'm not sure why I'm seeing that, but that's what I got. Okay? Anything else? And for some reason he just said cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel it, I heard. I don't know, honey. Do you feel like he is? Do you feel pressure on your hand? That's probably what he's saying if you do. Because I don't know. He's just with sort of this feeling, like this sort of holding, squeezing, feeling the hand. But he said cancel it. I don't know if he's helping you with something or what that's referring to, but he said cancel it. Anyway. All right. I'm not getting a ton of energy from him right now. I'm being honest. I'm really trying to draw it out of him, and I'm not getting a lot. So I'm not going to keep going. Don't be disappointed. You know, we can't make them give us more than they want to. Sometimes, you know, it's right away, and sometimes it's this weird kind of like, come on. So we're going to thank him. Thank you, Ed, for coming through as best you could today. Don't forget what I told you anyways. Even if you're like, none of that made sense, who cares? Sometimes later on you're like, oh gosh, now I know. Kind of like I did with the Tom and Jerry thing. Sometimes it's like, in the moment it's hard to... Okay. So anyway, thank you for allowing me to speak to your guides and your loved one. And I am sorry for your loss. All right. Quick break. I'm not going anywhere. I still have people that I'm helping. I've got Sober, whatever long name is, Sober something, and Buffy next. Thank you. Yes, I live on a boat. The mediumship. for that, Penny. That's beautiful. All right, so we got 2 more people, Sober and Buffy, and then I'll probably maybe do question and answers and kind of start wrapping up. Where do you want to leave testimonials? If you do a little video right here on TikTok, that's great, or on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I'm Miss Molly Knows on every social media, so any of those, I'm happy if you post. So before I jump into the last 2 things, I want to say this. I will never ask you for a reading. Hi, Tansy. Gotcha. Okay, you're next, Tansy. I will never ask you for a reading. If you get approached by anybody saying they're me, has a profile that looks like me, asking you if you want a free reading or anything like that, it is not me. I only go through my website. All right? If you have an item you need to be found and you didn't get a chance to ask me tonight or it comes up later, you can always contact me through my website, and if you purchase a reading from me, whether any of the readings, you will get a free Foley. Otherwise, you have to do them here. Okay? And I said before, if you post a testimonial, I super appreciate it. It means everything to me. And it is a nice exchange of energy, and it is good karma, right? Because I'm giving you my energy by doing this for you. So, all right, Tansy, you're next, sweetie. Now, Tansy, as I'm talking to you, please make sure you put a green heart so I see your response. Tansy, what are we doing tonight for you? Are you getting a song? Are you getting cards? Are you getting find a lost item? Your dad. Okay, what is your dad's first name? Please. Hi, Molly. I just need your dad's first name, honey. Todd. Thank you. I like your name. That's a beautiful name. Todd. Tansy. Okay. All right, Tansy. We're going to do that quick breathing exercise and jump right in and see if he comes through for you, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out the number 1 3 times. Todd. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies, I am here to connect with Todd, Tansy's father. Dad, she'd love to hear from him. Anything? Okay. Golf. I don't know, right away heard golf. That was weird. Okay, Todd, your daughter Tansy is looking to hear from you. Any other information you'd like to give, we'd appreciate. She just confirmed with green hearts on the screen. What else can you tell me that she knows it is indeed you and nobody else? Veterans. Colon. I don't know what that's about. I'm working with Tansy right now. So Tansy, I appreciate the green hearts, but if you would tell me what you're green hearting, so I know, so I don't keep repeating myself. So if the golf made sense to you, the veterans, the colon, whatever, I don't know if they meant colon in the body or colon of a name. I don't know what that meant. Okay. You play golf? Okay, good. Perfect. Was he also, your grandpa's a vet? Okay, cool. Okay. Was he also, like, into, like, you know, just, like, outdoorsy things, like boating and... you know, like gentlemen's type of activities, boating and golf and, you know, bowling, things like that. Colon, he had a lot of mystery health problems. Okay, gotcha. But I feel like he enjoyed low impact outdoor types of sports when he was young. Okay, cool. Because he's kind of showing that, like, lifestyle, like almost like he's like, yeah, you're on a boat, you know, kind of thing. Let me see what else I'm getting from him. Now, I don't know about marital status, but for some reason, I'm seeing girlfriends. Maybe you have female friends. I don't know, but I kind of see more than one female significant other. Maybe. It's just let him kind of feeling like I saw more than one person about his age. Seem to be close to them. Unless they're sisters. I don't know if those are sisters. It's hard to tell. It's kind of weird. But anyway, when he was young. Oh, but you're talking about the other stuff. What about what I'm saying to you about, like, I feel like, I don't know. Female, but trust issues secretly girls. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So a little bit of a ladies' man, I'll say. Anything else for Tansy today? Todd, please. He, after his divorce, he didn't want to come anymore. Okay, that makes sense. He asked if you found the coins. Found the coins. Question mark. And he's showing me a bag that looks like it has a drawstring, kind of like a maybe like a Crown Royal bag. That's where we always kept coins, and maybe that's why he's showing just for my reference. But I want to say they're in that kind of a thing. So if you haven't found him, he wants to know if you did. And I'm assuming you didn't, because I would guess he could see if you found him. I don't know. Hard to say. You know, you never know when they're going to pop in to check on you. But, and they do, by the way, guys. So we want to know if you found the coins. What else? Excuse me. Water. Oh my God, stop. He collected all his change in bags, trash bags. He should have used a Crown Royal bag. He's trying to look better on screen because he knows people are watching. Right? That's funny. Yeah, coins. So you found the coins, obviously. So I answered that question. Hold on. I'm getting one of those quizzes like, are you really a real person on a live? Okay. Okay, so that tells me I've been on about an hour. Okay, sorry about that. Oh yeah, doesn't that cool? It looks purple out there. That is true, it does. That means the sky is probably pretty pink right now. We're almost sunset, we're close. Okay, so anything else today for Tansy from Todd? He was just, hey Mara, he was just super cool. Like he's the kind of person would be cool to hang out with. You know, like he's just like super, you know, amiable and easygoing and like direct and fun and just, I don't know, he's just a super cool dude. That's all I gotta say. That's what I get. He's got a cool vibe. Quirky as he may have been. So that was your dad. Thank you, Todd, for showing up. Those are good, huh? We got these pretzels are called Dark Split or whatever. I don't know. They're yummy. He was a sweetheart, cool, all of the above. Yeah, I could tell. I could feel it. I could feel it. Hey, that's cool. I love it when it works out like that. Okay. Last, we have a Buffy. She wanted cards. Yay, that's a nice change for now. Yay. Buffy, you still here, darling? Cards for you, my dear. And then before I'm done, I'm going to do a reading for y'all, right? Fair enough? So you guys will all get something, okay? So Buffy, cards. Let's jump in. Alrighty. That is your name, right? Buffy. Spirits, ancestors, guides, energies. I am pulling a few cards for Buffy tonight. I'm looking at my gorgeous husband standing out there on the deck. Hi. Right. We've been married a month yesterday. Still newlyweds, y'all. That. I didn't think it was Buffy. I had a feeling it wasn't Buffy. All right, back. I'm getting hungry. I'll have to eat soon. All right. Beth, I'm going to split it. I'm choking. It's not hurt. All right. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. That's what I call sage, y'all. Spirits, ancestors, guides, energies. Cards today for my friend Beth. Anything that'll help her moving forward on her journey. Any information that is vital to help her, give her answers, give her guidance. Thank you so much, spirit guides. All right, let's see what we got here for you. Well, you're definitely trying to work your way out of a sticky situation. I can see right there. Six of Swords is usually about trying to find a more peaceful shore. You know, he's taking this woman and this baby to a place that is a little more peaceful, a little more calm. The Six energy is about harmony, flow, and balance, right? Swords are communication, ideas, and the truth. So I feel like you're in a situation that you're kind of trying to have to almost talk your way out of to get to a more peaceful place. Maybe you made a mistake or misspoke or misjudged maybe the cost of something. I'm not sure what this is. It feels like there was a teeny bit of a misjudgment, and you're trying to fix this mistake. I don't know if you see Bruce walking. What are you doing? No! God, Bruce! I'm sorry. Middle of a reading. Thank you, Bruce. Sorry. He was excited because I'm excited. What can I say? We're laughing. Thank you for laughing. And trust me, this is still valid. I'm so sorry. Interrupt your reading. Guys, look at it. Now he's like, don't laugh at me. He's sulking. He hates it when you laugh at him. Now he's mad. I'm like sitting, I'm like, what the? You crazy dog. Okay, let's breathe. Only on my lives, you guys, does stuff like that happen. That was hilarious. Okay. Get my energy back. Oh my God. So Beth, you must have a sense of humor. I hope you do. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. That was funny. All right. Back to you. So you're trying to get out of a weird situation right now that maybe you created yourself and you realize it's not really what you wanted. So you're trying to get good, Beth. So you're trying to get to a more peaceful shore. So the Sixth energy again is about harmony, flow, and balance. Good news. It's a very good outcome. Okay, it's going to work out. You're going to be fine. I know, thanks, Bruce. Everybody's thanking Bruce. My numbers just went up. 26,000 likes. Look at that. Anyways, the 10 energy means that it's going to be a new phase. Something new is about to be, and you're at the end of a cycle, right? Pentacles are about abundance. Hey, thanks. Thank you. My honey bought me these. Anyways, the Pentacles are about abundance. Not always money. Sometimes it's just something really great coming to you. But I feel like this is kind of like a very good happy ending, right? And so I don't think you need to stress about it. You'll handle it. You will be able to handle what's going on, okay? And I also want you to know that this is sort of a card about sneakiness, right? Feeling like something's being kept or keeping secret kind of idea, like, hey, I hold the cards. And these guys are like, F you, I'm sick of you, fuck, you know, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna do it my way, you know, kind of thing. Five energy is conflict. Okay, so this is what's going on. It's like somebody's kind of being stubborn. I think it might be you. Someone is like digging their heels in, and the other people are like, whatever. You know, they're like walking away. Okay, maybe you need to compromise if it's you, and if it's them that's digging their heels, maybe you need to just like you be a walk-awayer. Okay, but there's something funky going on there. And then lastly, oh yeah, Empress. You got the Empress energy. This is great. This is confidence. This is growth. This is expansion. Again, I feel like it's a very good outcome for you. So whatever you're doing, your plan to handle this, you are doing the right thing, okay? Glowing up, looking good, grounded, feeling great, really just big growth spurt for you, spiritually. All right, what's that?
I can't follow. I can't watch your live.
My husband can't watch my live. How weird is that? That's odd, honey.
I know.
It's fine.
I mean, we're friends, but I tried to watch it.
You know, Julie, I've seen your question a few times there, sweetheart. And here's the thing. I don't really answer yes-no questions because truly, I mean, anybody could do that, right? I got a 50-50 chance of being right. So here's what I say. If you think that your apartment is bugged, okay, and you're really feeling that, I think the more important question is why? Why would somebody bug where you live? Why? Okay? That's more important because why would somebody be up in your business that way? If somebody's up in your business that way, that's what you need to be concerned about, not if they bugged where you live. You're welcome. You're welcome back. That's what I think. Okay? And I'm not trying to make you feel bad for your question, but what I'm saying is, I think I know who it is. Okay, but you need to find a bug if you're going to accuse somebody of something, right? I always say if you really feel it in your soul, if 100% it's in your gut, you're probably right. So if you really feel that, I would say find a bug so you have proof, or a bug detector if they have them. I'm sure they do. And then confront. But don't, or say stuff that you know will manipulate them so you know for sure. How about that? Out clever them. See what I'm saying? So if you think your apartment is bugged, only say things that you know they will repeat to you, right? So you can get them. Turn the tables. That's what I would do. Melody, I sent you a message about the lost dog. Please. I usually only do Foley's here on my lives, just so you know, if I didn't already tell you this. Just so you know. And if you want a Foley privately, if you purchase a reading from me through my website, whether it be the Empress, the High Priestess, the Spirit Drawing, whatever it is, you will get a free Foley there. So if you want to do it here, cool. If you want to do it through my website, that's cool. That's how I do it. So, whatever you want. And I will do one more thing for somebody tonight. You're going to have to answer my question correctly. And when you do, I will give you a musical mediumship. All right? So listen up, everybody, before I go offline. I'm going to give you a quiz about me. If you answer correctly, first person gets a song. All right. What is my other dog's name? Not the one you saw, Bruce. What's my other dog's name? That should be easy. Roxy! Mara got it! Mara got it! She gets a song. Okay, Mara gets a song. I heard summer breeze makes me feel fine, going through the jasmine in my mind. Na, 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 na. I think, who sings that? Is that Brooks and Dunn? Who sings that? Summer breeze. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, Shannon. I'm sorry, I'm getting really tired. I can't keep going and going and going. You know what I mean? I gotta get to a point. So, I know you guys understand. It's very tiring for me. All right, kids, probably be on again in a couple days, so just keep following me. Yeah, Seals and Croft. There it is. Seals and Croft. Summer breeze makes me feel that. So look the lyrics up. Maybe it's just a song you like. I don't know, but that's what came through right away. All right, everybody. Love you all. If I didn't get you tonight, I'm so sorry. I can only do so much in one day. You can always get a private reading from me. Again, I will never reach out to you. Follow, subscribe. Have a great day. Forgo!